Hello, I'm Darine Abougeda in Doha with your top stories on Al Jazeera. A standoff is growing in the Thai capital, Bangkok. Tens of thousands of protesters have stayed out on the streets in defiance of an emergency law. They're threatening to continue occupying state buildings until the government steps down. Scott Heidler has more from Bangkok.
The anti-government movement is organized and has a massive following. What they've been able to do over the last 3 days here in Bangkok is something that hasn't been seen in years. But what happens next? They've asked the government to resign, but they haven't made it clear what they would do if that actually happens.
In Bangladesh, opposition supporters have been blocking road and rail links across the country, and they're staging a 48-hour strike to try and push the government to postpone elections set for January the 5th. Instead, they want a caretaker government to oversee elections next year. 6 people have been killed in the violence. The top military commander of the Free Syrian Army says his fighters won't take part in any peace talks unless a number of conditions are met first. The opposition plans to consult with military commanders, tribal leaders and local officials to decide whether they will attend negotiations in Geneva in January. But Iran's foreign minister says it's ready to join the talks.
Participation of Iran in Geneva too is, in our view, an important contribution to a resolution of the problem. We have said all along that if Iran is invited, we will participate without any preconditions.
The Kenyan government is pressing ahead with plans to close the Dadaab refugee camp. It's the world's largest camp and was established 20 years ago. And now nearly 500,000 Somali refugees call it home. You can find the latest on all those stories and much more at aljazeera.com.